Nashville or Cashville, Tennessee, like Young Buck. Anybody remember Young Buck? You say Cashville, Tennessee. Poor Young Buck. I think he messed up his money. That poor guy. I think he's broke as hell right now. I mean, come on, man. You were sitting on G Unit, which was literally $1 billion brand, and now you're broke. Come on, man. But I'm telling you that culture is big when you're talking about where you end up economically. If you are from a broke culture, if you are repping a broke culture, then you're gonna be a broke person. Like, let's just keep it 100. You know, I don't care how much money somebody hands you. Stupid people give all their money away. You know, so when I saw Young Buck, as talented as he was, and I see, so y'all got me talking about Cashville, Tennessee. So I got to finish this statement, Bradford. You know, when you talk about Young Buck, who I followed very closely because I like G Unit, I thought they were really talented. I thought 50 Cent was a marketing genius in the way he set up G Unit. He's also making lots of money right now because, you know, he's a smart guy. I knew Young Buck was going to be broke. You know, right? So don't get into that whole flashy culture. Don't get into that stupidity. And I'm going to just tell you like this also, not only is the hip hop music that's being marketed to you by big record companies like Apple and others, not only is that music a pathway to financial devastation, it's also a type of genocide. It's genocide. And let me explain why it's genocide. I got to say this. I got to make this point because y'all know I'm not just a finance professor who happens to be black. I'm a black man who happens to be a finance professor. The music is genocide because I was sitting there listening to a rapper rap all day about pills and how he loves taking his pills and how great he is when he's on that Molly. When I'm on that Molly, I did Molly, you know, that mumble rap, whatever, right? And because it sounds good and it's to a nice beat, people think that stuff is good. They think it's great. Oh, this is hot, dog. This is nice, dog. But what you don't hear is the fact that I have two friends that I can think of, just two right now off the top of my head, whose 22-year-old sons are mentally gone because they started popping pills and they started using all kinds of dope when they were about 17, 18 years old. Not to say the rappers put the drugs in their body, but marketing works. Marketing works. That's why the federal government does not allow the marketing of certain kinds of products to the public. They do not allow you to market things like cigarettes or oxycodone. They don't allow you to market things that are dangerous to the public, but they will allow music, which is the most powerful form of marketing there is. You know, rappers were the original social media influencers. Go back to when Run DMC got an Adidas sponsorship because they increased Adidas sales because they had that song, My Adidas. Anybody remember that? Right? That was where it began. So rappers are the most influential people on the planet. So when you have your rappers rapping to your young black men about how great it is to be high on Molly and always on that dope, then don't be surprised when you got a lot of young black men who are zoomed out, mentally gone because they own that dope. These are your soldiers. This is your future that's being destroyed in front of you. This is genocide. You talk about Black Lives Matter. Well, Black Lives Matter don't matter to you if this don't matter to you. If this don't matter to you, then Black lives do not matter to you at all. Because that's where Black lives are being lost, not just from the things that they tell you about on TV.